Hey, welcome on back to the Deeper Dive. It is Luke, and today we are going to talk about Velo and CP Group alongside SCB10X, which is Signum Commercial Bank 10X, and we will get into that. So let's do it. Now, please subscribe for this content because I've been working hard to get everything together, and check out yesterday's 1 minute long recap if you have not already. Now, getting right into things, we have this article from 2021 around September where Siam Commercial Bank and CP Group, they came together for a joint venture with 50-50 ownership structure and is managed by CP Group and SCB10X. So we know that these two are working together. And what we can see if we go onto SCB10X's site, that they have invested in some really big companies. And not only that, but we know that CP Group is one of the main investors in Velo and Lightnet. And SCB is partnered with Lightnet. And not only that, but some of these companies, like Axelar, are partnered with Velo Labs already. So I wonder if that had anything to do with SCB10X having ties to CP Group. Now, on their network and portfolio companies, we can see Axelar, which is partnered with Velo, as well as Fireblocks, which if we see over here, there's Fireblocks. So I'm wondering if we will see more of these companies become partners with Velo or Lightnet. And yeah, let's get into what some of them are doing. Now, here I saw SCBX, which is Siam Commercial Bank, talking about tokenization, and it's a game changer for environmental and climate problems. And we can see here where they say that it is expected that the use of assets as tokens will reach 10% of the world's GDP by 2030 and may reach $16 trillion. So that's pretty crazy. And real world asset value increased from January 22 at $166 million to $5.71 billion in January of 2024, which was a 3,300% increase. So that is pretty big, guys, and very exciting. Not only that, but we can see who they have listed here, and they said whether it is Monetary Authority of Singapore, Onyx by JP Morgan, which JP Morgan is partners with Lightnet, or BlackRock, which securitized with BlackRock is also partners with Lightnet, and Lightnet is based out of Singapore. And BlackRock is actually partners with Velo, but it's really same difference, guys. They are sister companies. So I thought that was very big to see how much this market has grown in just 2 years. Now, Token X is made by SCBX, and look at what they do. They have a full suite tokenization service. So I thought this was very interesting, and they specialize in tokenized assets. So considering Velo and Siam Commercial Bank have a partnership, this is very intriguing. Now moving on to Fireblocks, which is one of Lightnet's partners, we can see how it all began here. And checking out their platform, they have tokenization, payments, wallets as a service, and treasury management. So they already have a partnership with Lightnet, and I'm curious to see where exactly they play into all of this. We also have SBI Digital Markets here, and going back, we can go and take a look at them. They are under the blockchain and crypto sector, and there they are, SBI Digital Markets. So going back over here on their services, this is what I found, and some very interesting stuff here. So they are offering their clear vision, and you can tokenize with trust and ease using their things. And look at what they include here. Tokenize fixed income products, corporate debt, and bonds. Tokenize index, okay? index, like S&P is an index fund, and DETF and equities products. So this was pretty big, I feel like, to have them being one of the companies that SCB10X has on their page, considering we know that CP and SCB10X have been working together. Scrolling further down here, we can see that they say the World Economic Forum estimates that 10% of global GDP, which is 101 trillion, will be stored and transacted via distributed ledger technology by 2027, and tokenized markets could be worth $24 trillion by 2027. So that's pretty crazy, guys. That's quite a lot of money. That would be quite a lot of transactions. I'm sure for a coin like Velo, if we can capture any amount of that, whether that be 1% or 2%, that is pretty huge. So let's start with baby steps, but see where we can head, right? Because things do take some time. We also have Station 70 here, which we see provides a key backup and recovery to institutions using self-custody wallets, to include Fireblocks, which we know is partners with Lightnet, and BitGo, Coinbase, Ledger, MetaMask, and others. So I'm wondering if we will see this name pop up again, maybe with the self-custody with Orbit and Velo Labs, but that is just an idea, so wanted to throw that out there. Here we also have Sygnum, so we can go back and I'll go ahead and show you this to you guys. There is Sygnum, there is Station 70, which I just covered, and Sygnum is a Swiss bank. So their page says invest in crypto with a regulated Swiss bank. So we know that we have ties to SCB Bank with Velo Labs, and I'm interested to see if we will get any ties with this one right here. And what I found curious was in 2018, they incorporated Switzerland and Singapore. So they definitely have an idea who Velo and Lightnet are. That is without a doubt. I can promise that to you guys, that there is more than likely going to be something with them, unless they have Velo listed and I don't even know it, which is 100% possible. But pretty exciting stuff here. Switzerland leads the world in the banking sector, so having ties to SCB Bank, Amina Bank, whatever you would like to call it, as well as having ties to SCB10X, which has partnership or ownership in Signum Bank, is just great. Either way, the connections are all there, right, guys? Now, finally, I would like to talk about Open, which is also on this list from SCB10X, and you can see it right here. And it was formerly Sinca and Omis, but you can see that they are trusted by 22,000 brands across the industries. Now, this is why I don't say that I'm reaching by pointing these connected companies to SCB10X, because even though this isn't directly stating that CP Group will use SCB10X's connections to their advantage, but what we can see here on Open's site, as well as on Lightnet's site, we have this partnership with True Money, right? We have this partnership with Fireblocks, which we know SCB10X is invested in. Now Open, openly stating that 22,000 brands, including True, trust them. So that is pretty big, guys. 22,000 brands. And if we take a look at this payments page under their products, who is plastered all over? Well, we have connections to many of these companies. So we have Visa, we have MasterCard, we have UnionPay, all three of which I have linked ties to. Now we have SCB, which does have ties to Velo and Lightnet, also Ripple. So that might actually be that one right there, not the direct debit. PromptPay, we know PromptPay in Thailand can use Velo and is integrated, okay? True Money, I already spoke about that. True Money is right there, guys. Boom. True Money is owned by CP Group along with Alibaba, okay? True Money is under Ascend Group, which is under Alibaba, CP Group, and MUFG, Japan's largest bank, okay? These are big ties. Alibaba also owns Alipay. Now we have so many of these names that are really big already connected to Lightnet and Velo, so it's going to be very easy to plug in. Lotus may also be under CP Group. I know CP Group has a big chain called Lotus, so I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it's likely considering we are talking about being in Thailand here. And let's check out their Singapore just for fun. We can basically see a bunch of those same huge names that have connections to Velo and Lightnet. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I have a link down below that I would like you to check out if you're interested in learning my exit plan and are very serious about some wealth growth and learning ways to make money online, make your money work for you. But besides that, drop a like and make sure you get a cold storage for your wallet, because that is super secure and definitely worth it if you're holding your crypto, because you don't want to lose what you have. But I hope you all enjoyed listening to this part today. I think it's pretty exciting, the real world asset tokenization, as well as how we have all these ties to Velo and Lightnet. Considering SCB10x here also has joint partnership with CP Group, I wouldn't be surprised for more of these companies to be partnering with Velo in the near future. And there's quite a lot that we can see here. Now, have a great day. Drop a like, subscribe. Thanks for listening. It's Luke, and I'll talk to you later.